Okay, YouTube, I have the most insane Legends League pushing base for you. This base has defended Gaku, Stars, Bernal, Kingsman, Kazuma, Clayton, Rigatoris, and Yo-Yo, and we're going to watch some of the replays today. Okay, so straight into the first replay here, and as you can see, this is Gaku. Now, before all of you say, guys, this isn't hooked, this clearly says Crazy Ryan. After the last time we had Crazy Ryan on the channel, I recommend you watch the video, by the way. He did very well. Crazy Ryan expressed how he was really struggling with High Legends League just on the base defensive meta, essentially. And I said, well, give my base a go, because I'd love to see how my base that I built towards the end of last season would go against the best players. So most of the replays today will be from Crazy Ryan, because he's right up there. He reset number 14, I believe, in the world today. So good on him, and hope your push goes well. And look at this. So Gaku coming in with the Queen charge here, but this is not going to plan at all. It's really annoying to get your Queen to go the right way here. And look at the scatter shot teeing off on the healers. Very unlike Gaku. And look, the scatter is still up. The archers are going towards the healers as well. Now, as you can tell, there is a Hound CC that Crazy Ryan is running. I personally, when I run this base, ran 2 super minions and 21 archers. Both work really effectively, just against different armies. So I'm gonna, obviously the base link will be down in the comments below with everything there, but I'm not going to recommend a CC composition because most CC compositions work. The 2 best ones, though, in my opinion, are 2 super minions, 21 archers, and then the Hound, 2 headhunter. And then look at that. The Queen is dead. A Gaku Queen charge did not even get to the core of the base. We got 1 builder, I think, or 2 builders healing the Eagle, and that's just going to slowly come back up in health. He's just safe limps the Town Hall, because, I mean, look what he's used. He's used the Champ, he already used the King and the Queen charge, so he had no choice but to do that, and, look, he's doing his standard Lalu here with the early Warden ability, but there is simply way too much base to get through here. The King's doing a good job with the healers, but he will eventually die here. Eventually. Man, he might actually get the Eagle. But regardless, the Lalu's coming through, and look at this toxic compartment here. The Scatter's just going to tee off on everything. Sweeper as well. And this attack's just come to a grinding halt. And look at the percent. It is so low. Anytime you take any defense against Gaku, that's amazing. But if you can keep it as a low defense as well, that is just the cherry on top. And as you can tell, Warden's gonna die any second here. Blammo. Owl is down. Warden is down. It is a 69% for minus 22. I could not believe this when Ryan told me. My base held Gaku to 22 cups, but that's not the end of it. Let's get into Stars replay on the base. Okay, so we've already had 1 Queen Walker's player. Now it's time for the second one. So this is Stars coming in with Blizz Lalu. He's obviously one of the very best pushers in the world. So running into my base for the first time here. I will add this, by the way, that he ran into Crazy Ryan Stars, and then on the same day on one of his other accounts, he ran into me. I was running this base as well, and Stars did actually end up tripling me. So unfortunately for me, Crazy Ryan got the fresh hit on the base, and I got hit by the cleanup attack. So nice Blizzard here, not going for anything risky. Now you will notice, most of the time, people on these box bases will try and blizz, let me fix that. Will try and blizz into like this compartment or this compartment here. But the problem with this base, and why I really like it, is there's so much room for Sams here. Now, are there Sams here or are there not? You'll just have to wait to see at the end of the video or copy the link yourself. But it puts doubt in people's minds whether they want to blizz into that compartment. So Stars goes for a safe blip there, but doesn't really get a lot of value. So and look at this ground bow, by the way. This ground bow staying up is huge. I really like these 2 ground bows by the Town Hall. It's rough for Sui's, and it's rough for Queen charges. As you can tell, Stars actually brings an Ice Golem with his attacks. If you want to see more of Stars' attacks, just wait on the channel. We're going to have him on Twitch this weekend, so I will funnel all the content down to YouTube very shortly. But let's focus on this hit. So the King's trying to get the scatter. Look at the King, though. He does actually get the scatter, but he's not going to get a whole lot more than that. He's not tanking for anything, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway, but still. King goes down here. Queen's low as well. She's already popped her ability. RC's still got hers though, so the RC could go into the core of the base here. Unfortunately, she kind of snakes Stars here, so not what he wanted. The Lalo's coming in across the top. We're going to see the Warden ability any second now. Really nice Warden, but unfortunately doesn't get these flanking loons. And look, all the flanking loons are dead, and then look at this NATO. This NATO, I wasn't convinced about it at first, but now it's really strong. And look at all the red bombs hit at once. That was perfect. He freezes to try and get through the back end, but look at all these back end wizard towers as well. Doing absolute work. And here come the loons. The Warden's already down. And bam, wizard tower's just teeing off here. And look, I don't know if the Wizard Tower survives. No, not quite, but the Wizard Tower's done its work. Now, Stars did obviously get close, but Stars is absolutely insane, guys. So, literally any defense you can take against him is a big W. So, we've seen the base defend 2 Queen Walkers players doing 2 different variations of Lalo. The next replay I've got for you is a Pekka Smash attack. Obviously, Pekka Smash is really difficult to stop, but not as difficult to stop as Blizz Lalo from Stars. So nicely done here. Now, whilst we've got about 20 seconds, I will add that there's going to be 2 variations of the base in the comments below. There's going to be the original version, which is the one you're seeing Crazy Ryan running, and my replay in this video. But I've also updated the trap, so you're going to have 2 versions so that when someone's attacking you, they don't exactly know where the traps are, because you could have either version of the base. But let's get into the next replay. Okay, it wouldn't be a base link video without Pekka Smash in it. It's one of the most common armies high up in Legends League, and have a look at this blimp. So a lot of people, when they Pekka Smash, love blimping this compartment, but as you can see, the blimp did not make it. He used a Rage and a Freeze, and he got nada. Yes, he got absolutely nothing. It looks like it's impossible to bait, but I'll show you guys the traps on the base later. There is a double Sam there. Now, I will add that obviously once this base gets popular, people will know that double Sam trick is there. So if you copy this base, you might want to keep the Sams there. You might want to use them somewhere else to stop another blimp or something. Up to you completely. But I love it. This bait has worked 2 out of 2 times at this point. Everyone who's tried to blimp this compartment as a part of their Pekka Smash, it has not gone well for them. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. So anyways, as you can see, that multi-warden double air defense compartment stays up. And look at the air defense here. Putting in great work. Seriously. Nice work by the air defense here. And look at this. These balloons coming in. Nope. Get absolutely denied. And he is still losing healers. So, look, it kind of sucks for the attacker here. It's a pretty rough go of it. But this is just base building at this point in time in Legends League. If you can reliably bait an entry, then it's worth it for 2 Seeking Air Mines. I mean, look at how much this attack's been ruined because of it. If he cleared out that whole compartment, my base is in a lot of trouble. Anyways, as you can see, he's gotten some sort of entry, but he's only gotten 2 healers left. We've got the King on the top side. We've got the CC coming out here. Now, obviously, this isn't the best defensive CC to deal with Pekka Smash. This CC is obviously for more of the air armies. The anti-Pekka Smash more comes from the style of base, and obviously those 2 Sams on the bottom side there. The NATO in the core is quite good for Pekka Smash, actually, because as you can see, this back-end scatter's actually getting some shots off whilst everything's stuck in the NATO. There's no point having a tornado where there's no damage on the base, because then you're not going to do any damage to the troops. So you want the NATO where there's damage that can come on the troops whilst they're stuck. As you can see, he's done a pretty good job here. He had to use the Royal Champion for the Town Hall, which is why I really like this base, because it's not super easy for the King to get the Town Hall. As you can see, my builders are glitching in the middle of the base. I'm so glad they decided to help out, but thankfully, it's not going to stop us from getting the defense. As you can see, we kind of missed it, but the Queen on the bottom side did die, because she only had 2 healers. And look at this comp here. It's just a nasty compartment, to end on. Queen protecting the scatter shot and the other defenses around there. So I'm pretty happy with this. And look what he get. minus 24. If you can get minus 24 versus a Pekka Smash without running a ring base, you are absolutely stoked. So I was very happy with this defense, and let's get into the next replay. Okay, it wouldn't be a complete base link video without a air spam attack, and we have there's no real name for this because it is a Hydra, but there is 2 Inferno Drags. Generally, it's just called the Jack combo if you hear that. But it's essentially a Hydra just with 2 flex Inferno Drags for either funnels or to go in. And this is probably the most common army in Legends League at the moment. Super strong. You don't see a lot at the top of the leaderboards, but you do see it a lot in the middle. So obviously this is Mega Clayton, one of the most known accounts in all of Legends League. And if you can defend him, you know you're going pretty well. And as you can tell, the Hydra has just not gone into the base very well, and this Eagle is having a great time. Now, unfortunately, the heroes do still have all of their abilities. He's just used the King one, sorry. But the heroes are all pretty healthy, and there's not a lot of base left. But look at this compartment. A lot of you might be going, well, Hooked, why do you have the Queen on the outside of the base? That kind of seems like an easy way to take her down. It's for this exact reason. You don't have the Queen on the outside of the base to protect from things going into that compartment. You have it like that to protect the army finishing on that compartment. Because essentially what that enemy Queen did is she took out the enemy King, and she's protecting this back-end scatter. And it's just really nasty for armies coming through. And look at this. I love this. The Queen walks around. It's kind of by design that the Queen's... It's not easy to get the Queen to go into this compartment. If she went in, he might have tripled this, but as you can tell, not going to have enough here. Queen's going to go down, and we have defended Clayton. So that's 4 replays with 4 different and very strong Legend League armies. Let's have a look at the base now, and I can kind of explain to you some of my thoughts on what I was doing when I built the base. Okay, so this is the original base with all its traps. There is an updated base that I've also put down, which is the one I was running towards the end. It's mostly the same. There's just a few wizard towers switched around where these mortars are, because I kept getting hit by triple clone attacks, and having the wizard towers to take down the balloons for that is really nice. But yeah, in terms of this base, obviously it looks very similar to a common box base, but there is a few differences in sense that as you can tell, the town hall is not against the wall here. There is a 2-tile gap, which makes it a bit tougher. But really, just the main differences is where I've put these air defenses. I've made it much tougher to blizz. There's so many blizzard attacks in Legends League that you need to make it really tough for them to get into the base. There are so many different potential baits. I'd say the place that most people want to blizzard is either into this compartment here. We'll move the original cross into this compartment here, like that, or they want to get right here on the X. And as you can tell, it's if there's 2 SAMs like here, or if there's 2 SAMs here, there is no way you can trigger that. So the idea is it's just messing with attackers. And then obviously the other main difference here is kind of this junction, just making it tougher to queen charge into multiple compartments, because the wall break's only going to open one. But I'm not going to talk about it too much. I hope you enjoyed this base link video. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to copy the base, firstly, and secondly, what success you have with it. I'd love to hear from you, because I'm currently number 29 in the world using this link, so I am pretty stoked with that. But that's it from me. If you want the best Legends League content, whether it be the top attackers in the world, the best base links, or just me being a complete and utter scrub, please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate the support. But yeah, that's it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and maybe I'll see you soon.